First tonight at 11, 12 foster kids suddenly uprooted in the middle of the night. Tonight only on 11 Alive, we hear from one of those teens who shares what it felt like to be forced out of a place where they finally felt safe. 11 Alive first brought you this story Wednesday after a dozen teens were found living at the Now Faith Apostolic Ministries in Clayton County. The fire chief says he first learned about the teens Tuesday. He called in the fire marshal's office, which removed the teens due to code violations. But tonight, the pastor of the church is coming forward, saying county officials knew the children had been living there, and so did the state. 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido live in front of that church on Rex Road. Angelina, you are the only reporter to speak with one of the teens who lived there. What did he tell you about this situation?
Well, Jennifer, this teen is just 15 years old, and he tells me that he has basically been house hopping for the last 3 days after being abruptly uprooted from here after this situation. He tells me that he was heartbroken and devastated after this happened. The pastor says the very same thing. And to be clear here, this is the second time that this church is actually being used as a backup facility to house children. The pastor tells me tonight that he would never put kids in a place that he wouldn't put his own. On the church's first floor.
This would be one of the rooms where they would stay.
Yeah, so this is one of the rooms where they would stay. They're not sleeping on the floor. They're very secure.
Several rooms outfitted for boys and girls are left empty.
The youth had to have their own bed, their own possessions.
Dr. C.H. Brady, the pastor of Now Faith Apostolic Church, walks us through where 12 teens were staying.
24/7, fully staffed, a full clinical team.
It's actually very nice compared to most group homes I've been in.
The space was this 15-year-old's safe haven.
The staff there are very nice, caring.
On Tuesday, Dr. Brady says the county made him aware of fire code violations.
He said it would be, we would have at least 29 days to get everything together, and that the county would work with us.
But later that night, the kids were removed.
The police were outside. They came around and asked every kid and staff for their information.
He says they were told to pack up and get out 20 minutes later.
I was just bummed out. I was sad to see it go.
They were irate. They were agitated. And then they had to stay outside in the parking lot for hours.
Dr. Brady left angry and frustrated, saying he and the church are under attack because he questioned the county chairwoman's campaign finances.
The county then basically knew that these 12 kids have been here.
Absolutely. Everyone knew.
But when 11 Alive asked the fire marshal and fire chief Wednesday,
that's kind of a gray area.
My contact with those that I spoke to, they were not aware that they had been relocated.
Both said they weren't aware the children were at the church.
Everyone's caseworker comes to see them once a month. So they were well aware that we were living there.
Now, we did reach out to the county chairwoman to try and get a response from her tonight. We have yet to hear back. Dr. Brady tells me that he has yet to be able to get in contact with the 12 children that were removed from here, but his message to them is to just keep living. The teen that we spoke to tonight wants the church to be able to house more children once the fire code violations are up to date. We're live tonight in Clayton County. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.
Certainly a complicated situation tonight. Angelina, thank you. We did also reach out to DFACS about the case. The agency says it is unable to comment on the specifics of any child welfare case.